Hello everyone, welcome again. In this video, we'll take one step further and gradually take it to the next step. My two rules of investing. Rule number one, never lose money. Rule number two, never forget rule number one. This is one of the fantastic quote by Warren Buffett. What is the strategy that individual investor can use in order to earn consistently month-on-month profit? There is one strategy which can be learned relatively quickly by the individual investor. More significantly, it can be applied relatively and plainly plus effectively by the individual. What is the strategy? The strategy is selling options. Trust if you lost money when buying out of money options, just visualize exactly reverse. You would have earned that money by selling instead of buying the option. Let us take an example. If you buy shares, then share price has to move upward for the buyers to make a profit. Also, if you buy an option, the price has to move upward in case of a call option and downward in case of a put option. In both scenarios, there is only one direction one can earn a profit. However, most importantly, there are multiple profit scenarios that an option seller enjoys. If you sell an option, the price can move as per your expectations. It can remain in a defined range. It can even move moderately against your position also. The best deal is that in all this scenario, it still expire worthless and eventually option seller will earn money. There are chances that the option seller may lose also. There is no free lunch in this world. But in option selling, there are multiple ways you can manage risk and still make your money. So what will this video do for you? The purpose of these videos is to introduce the concept of option selling to you, that is, as an individual investor. The objective of this video is to teach techniques of option selling yourself and earn money by deploying simple but effective techniques. We'll explain this concept in simple terms instead of using technical jargons. This video is divided into following four sections. Number 1, who does not want you to sell option. Number 2, who does not trade options at all. Number 3, who is buying options. And number 4, who is selling options. So let us understand first part, that is, who doesn't want you to sell options. Number 1, your broker. It is true. Personally, when I spoke to my broker for the first time, his first reaction was that it is too risky. Fundamentally, there are two reasons for your broker to not recommend option selling. Number 1, they lose on brokerage, as option sellers is a slow and time decay activity for you to earn a profit. And number 2, the broker does not generally have so much knowledge unless they themselves are clear with the concepts. One more point, the margin requirement is much lower when you buy an option instead of selling an option. Secondly, it is your buddies who eventually could be broker also, and the same reason goes with them also. That is, even they do not understand selling option either. In our opinion, everyone has the right to be uninformed, but eventually we do not want you to be uninformed. Let's move to second point, that is, who doesn't trade options at all. This question is similar to another question, that is, who should not trade options at all. People who are in the low or fixed income bracket have little or no liquid net worth, and if your life will have problems if you lose your money in option trading, you should not be trading options, whether buying or selling. Also, people with an extremely low tolerance for risk, or people who are not interested in learning new things or new way of exploring things, they are not trading the options at all. Let's move to third topic, that is, who is buying option. Option buyers are that category of people who are less capitalized and less experienced traders or investors. The options buyer's objective is to turn a small amount of money into a large windfall overnight. Imagine they are like the gambler in any casino, where 80% plus people lose because that is most often a loser game. We'll explore this more in later videos, but suffice to say, with the majority of options expiring worthless, buying them can be compared to buying a lottery ticket. close to the day, you'll realize that most of them are worthless. Let us understand who's selling options. These are financial institutional investors. We call them FIIs also. Insurance company, commercial hedgers, large traders, and others who buy options for a variety of reasons. Their objective could be managing risk, hedging their portfolio, and more. But most important point is that their participation brings liquidity to the market. Let us conclude this video with a great quote from Agerio Tony Martins. Business and financial intelligence are not picked up within the four walls of the school. You pick them up on the streets. In a school, you're taught how to manage other people's money. On the streets, you're taught how to make money. We'll see who are all major players in option selling in the next video. Thank you once again and happy learning.